Hi, this is Ms. Fazone, and this is Pre-Calculus, Objective Number 5, Synthetic Division. We're going to continue. Today we're going to have more remainders. Okay, so the do now is to factor because we need help factoring. So number 1, x squared plus 23x plus 60. Number 2, 12x to the 4th minus 36x to the 3rd. Number 3, 16x squared minus 81y squared. And number 4, x squared minus 7x minus 78. So pause the video and factor those. All right, 60. So we're looking for two numbers that multiply to 60 and combine to 23. Multiply to 60, combine to 23. 2 times 30, 3 times 20, and it should be pretty obvious that it's 3 and 20. 3 times 20 is 60. 3 plus 20 is 23. Nice and easy. Everything's positive. Okay. Number 2, that's a binomial with x's everywhere. So that's a GCF. The GCF, what goes into both 12 and 36? 12. And take the x with the smaller exponent. 3 is smaller. Oops, x to the 3rd. Divide. The 12s cancel, and you get x minus 3, parentheses, 12x cubed. Remember, factoring is reverse distributive property. So if you distribute, you get back to where you started. Number 3, it's a binomial, subtraction, perfect squares everywhere. This is a dots, difference of two squares. So the square root of 16 is 4. Square root of x squared is x, so 4x, 4x. Square root of 81y squared is 9y, 9y. These are conjugates. They're the same binomial twice, 1 plus 1 minus. Last one. I like this one because it's a little tricky. It's not obvious what the pairs are. So multiply to negative 78, combine to negative 7. Like, honestly, I made this problem. I don't even remember. So 2 times 39, 3 times 26. I bet it's 13. Just based on what this goes into. 26 is 2 times 13. So I bet it's 13 times 6. Yep. Which one's going to be negative? We need this negative. So the answer is x minus 13, x plus 6. Good. All right, so synthetic division. You know what, I'm going to use a pen. I don't think this is coming out very well with a pencil. All right, synthetic division is dividing a polynomial by a binomial using only the coefficients. Okay? Using only the coefficients. Okay? So, number 1. X to the 3rd. Can you see that? Okay. Minus 8x squared plus 12x minus 6 divided by x minus 5. So this is fabulous because it's just so much easier. So write down all the coefficients. The coefficient of this is 1. So we have 1, negative 8, 12, and negative 6. Okay. I'm going to draw a big upside down division sign, leave some space. Now remember when you divide, you put the number up top, you multiply, you subtract. So to get the subtraction into the problem, you take your x minus 5 and you switch the sign. So we're going to make it a positive 5. Okay? We bring the 1 down. Always bring the 1 down, and now multiply. 5 times 1 is 5. Combine down. Negative 3. Negative 8 and 5 is negative 3. Multiply again. 5 times negative 3 is negative 15. Combine down. 12 minus 15 is negative 3. Multiply. 5 times negative 3, negative 15. Combine down, negative 21. Whatever this last thing is, that's always your remainder. That's always your remainder. Now, the highest term, what's x to the third divided by x? X squared. That's their highest term. So this is your x squared. This is your plain x, and that's your number. So the answer is x squared minus 3x minus 3. Now your remainder, remember, we're trying to divide x minus 5 into negative 21. So it's minus 21 over x minus 5. We can't divide x minus 5 into 21, so that's the answer. All right. Number 2. 4x to the third plus 12x squared plus 7x plus 10 divided by x plus 2. Pause the video and try it on your own. So again, we're going to switch the sign. Instead of plus 2, it's minus 2. And write all the coefficients. 4, 12, 7, and 10. Bring that first one down. 4. Multiply. Negative 2 times 4 is negative 8. Combine down. 4 again. Negative 2 times 4, negative 8. Positive 7 minus 8. 7 minus 8 is negative 1. Negative 2 times negative 1 is 2. Combine down, 12. Again, I always do this because a lot of students forget that they have a remainder, and they'd start with x squared, x cubed, or x squared, and then they just have an extra 12 somewhere. So remember, you start with the highest term, x squared. X cubed over x is x squared, right? X, nothing. So 4x squared plus 4x minus 1. Now this time the 12 is positive, so plus 12 over x plus 2. And we're finished. Number 3. X cubed minus 5x squared plus 11x plus 12 divided by x minus 3. If it's noisy from passing, I'm sorry. All right. Again, write your coefficients. 1, negative 5, 11, 12. Pause the video. Try it on your own. Switch the sign. Positive 3 on the outside. Bring the 1 down. 3 times 1 is 3. Combine down. Negative 5 and 3 is negative 2. Multiply. 3 and negative 2 is negative 6. Combine down. 5. 3 and 5 is 15.